a Ukrainian student was killed by an exploding piece of bubble gum.
What did I tell you? That's the story. What's next?
No, that's not the story. You kind of ruined it in the beginning of the hour, but don't worry, I have more details.
Okay.
So, the student was, for some reason, he was conducting an experiment, and he was dipping this piece of gum in citric acid.
That sounds like a fairly disastrous idea just to begin with.
Right.
Okay. But it turns out that wasn't even the problem.
Okay, so the student was apparently working on an experiment. He had covered the gum in a chemical solution, possibly some type of explosive, before chewing it.
So he had the citric acid gum, and he was doing that already, and that's already was probably doing him more harm than he realized.
Right.
Then he mixed it up with the explosive gum.
Yeah.
And I guess he thought, like, oh, it's not really going to explode. I mean, I did the acid thing, and it's not like I burned my tongue off. Except he miscalculated. He blew off his jaw and the bottom half of his face, and then he died. And then all of a sudden, this story turns like shwang, wang, wang, tragic, right? So I feel kind of bad, but man, that's really fucked up.
That is fucked up. So now my question is, what's the worst way of going? Dying in a spitting contest or dying from a piece of gum?
Well, that's a good question, because we did this story, again, it was like Eastern European. I think it was like Russians or something. And they get drunk, and they would run up to the balcony and then see who could spit the furthest. Except one guy, because he's loaded up on vodka, goes up there and goes, was he there long?
And he falls off the building.
Falls off, but dies. Okay? Now, God. Which of the two is worse? The spitting contest is so disastrous, it's hard to beat that. But you're the one who came up with the exploding gum.
Right.
You know? You know, but I feel bad for the kid because he's obviously smart. You know, he's working the chewing gum angles. He's doing crazy different things.
There's a difference between book smart and street smart.
Yeah,
this kid was not street smart.
Right, book smart is you can come up with chewing gum. Street dumb is you actually use it yourself.
Right.
Okay, so I still say the spitting contest is the worst way to go. But
yeah.
But you know, I feel bad because, like I said, the kid, I mean, is smart obviously in some ways, and obviously it's a tragedy. But the minute he took the bite and it exploded, he must have thought, "Oh no, what have I done?"